Martina is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Lucas. So in a few minutes, we'll call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Martina, how long has it been since you heard from Lucas?
9 days. It's been 9 days.
Okay.
Not too bad.
How many times have you reached out to him?
9 days?
9 days is a long time, Victoria.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give her hope, guys.
A day is a long time when you had some chemistry with a person. So
I'm trying to make your sound
All right.
feel better.
Well, 9 days I think is a long time.
it is. And I'm really sorry that you're experiencing that. Why don't you tell us about this guy? How was the date? Why do you want to get a hold of him so bad?
Well, it was a great date. We went out to dinner, which was just amazing. It was this little Asian fusion spot. It was his idea. I just thought it was really intentional. It's not your basic Taco Tuesday type of thing. You know what I mean? He remembered.
Yeah. So he's listening to you. It wasn't basic.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else?
Well, he really thought about it. He brought a deck of those question cards. Those cards to get to know someone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
I have one of those. My friend created it.
So handy.
Yeah.
It was cute questions. It was like when was the last time you were embarrassed, and when are you most at peace? And it wasn't we didn't go crazy deep. It just felt like something was building. I was just really excited to see where it could go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it didn't end there. It actually kept going.
Oh, good.
Yeah. He wanted me to go back to his place to try this tequila that his uncle made that you can't get anywhere. It was just special. We had the tequila, which was great. We had some wine. We chatted more, and then I Ubered home.
Okay. Can you think of any reason that you're getting ghosted?
I don't know. Okay, maybe one thing. I was a little bit anxious in the car because I did decide to tell him something personal. I guess I will tell you.
Okay.
I'm a virgin.
Okay.
I just felt like I needed to tell him because we'd kissed a few times, and I felt like, there was chemistry, and I thought, okay, things could go further, and I don't want to get there and have it be a whole thing. I just wanted him to know that,
How did he respond to that?
He thanked me. He was quiet for a minute, and then he thanked me, and he said he appreciated me being honest, and then I felt so relieved, obviously, and then it was normal again.
Okay. But you think maybe that's the reason why, though? Because maybe...
I don't know, kind of that's what's throwing me off is he seemed so into me. He was into me, and I thought we were vibing, and now I'm here overthinking.
Okay.
Some people aren't ready to take on that responsibility. So it could be that maybe he does like you, but just maybe he's processing... I don't know.
Yeah. Well, let's figure it out. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting you, and maybe get you a second date if you still want one, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Get your first date follow-up right after this. If you're just joining us for today's first date follow-up, Martina is on the phone, and we're about to call Lucas. He's been ghosting her for 9 days, and she doesn't know why. And we'll see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date if she still wants one. But before we do that, Martina, why don't you tell us about your situation again real quick?
Yeah, well, we had a wonderful date. It was so great. We just connected, and it didn't end after dinner. The only thing that I'm thinking maybe scared him a little bit was that I did tell him that I've never slept with anyone before, and I don't know if that was the thing that freaked him out. It didn't seem like it, which is why I'm so confused. We kept hanging out, and we had a great time after that, so... I don't really know why.
Okay.
He ghosted me.
Are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Lucas, please?
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Lucas, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, Lucas. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And I'm Jubal. How are you?
Hi. Hi, Nina, Victoria, and who?
Jubal.
Jubal, hi.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. This is weird.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you got a minute for us to talk to you about something?
Okay.
So we do a segment on our show. It's called the first date follow-up. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and you end up ghosting them, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you from somebody.
Is it Martina?
Oh, you knew that quick.
Yes, it is. It's Martina. She said it's been 9 days since your date, and she thought that you guys had a really great time, and she's confused. Would you mind telling us why you're ghosting her?
I mean, I could. I mean, when it comes down to it, she ruined something really important to me.
What?
She spilled a full glass of wine on a signed autographed photo of 50 Cent that I have, and it's really personal to me. She just destroyed it. I was in college, and, he was a big deal at the time. But I used to have a signed photo of 50 Cent.
Okay.
And it actually, you don't even understand. It wasn't just a signed photo of 50 Cent. It was me and him in the photo together, and then he signed it. Yeah, it was really important to me. My uncle had it framed and everything, and I just took it out for like 1 second to show it to her. We were talking about knowing celebrities and stuff, and I showed her this picture, and I sat it down, and then she just spilled her wine glass all over it, and she didn't even care.
She wasn't like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." I feel like anybody would be mortified.
So that's kind of what it was. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, but I'm sure you can get another one, right?" And started laughing about it.
Oh.
What am I supposed to do? He doesn't perform anymore. I can't just get another one, which is kind of what
you could always just
do.
Show up at his house and ask him.
Tell him the story.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
So that's the reason that you're ghosting her, is because she spilled wine on your 50 Cent photo.
And then she didn't even apologize.
Aw.
Okay.
I'd be frustrated.
Thank you for telling us. Appreciate that, Lucas. And Lucas, now I'll let you know that Martina is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Okay. That makes sense.
Wait, seriously? That's why? Over a stupid photo?
Stupid? No. Baby girl, no. This is not stupid. This is my signed photo of 50 Cent and me. You turned it into a Merlot murder scene. Do you see the problem?
Said sorry. I did say sorry.
Well, that's not going to bring 50 back, is it? Actually, what you said was, and I quote, I'm sure your uncle can get you another one.
I don't know. I guess not.
Really loves 50 Cent.
I don't know what more.
Yeah, he got me through a couple of semesters in college. I mean, who doesn't like 50 Cent? Are you being for real right now?
I like 50 Cent. I mean, I think Nina likes 50 Cent too.
I mean, I really watched the show
You
Power.
said you work at the radio, right? Yeah, of course you do. Everybody does.
Oh, I didn't say I didn't like 50 Cent. It's okay, Lucas. It's going to be okay.
Okay, I'm sure we can get you another one. And he isn't dead, it's possible to just get you another one. I can get one on eBay. I don't know why that's the reason.
You can get a picture of me with 50 on eBay?
Okay, what if I get us tickets? I can get us 50 Cent tickets. We'll go to the show.
Man, you know what? I don't even want to deal with this. You're just a virgin who doesn't know how to apologize, and I don't want to deal with this. That's why I didn't call.
So it is because I'm a virgin. I knew it. And don't act like you're okay with something when you're not. We actually could have talked about this. I would have wanted to talk.
Anything. You ruined my prized possession. We're here.
Well, Lucas, would you like to go on another date with Martina? We'll pay for it.
No, Martina, you don't get to go to the candy shop.
Oh, Martina, I'm sorry.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
Oh my God, you don't even know candy shop? How old are you? Where are you from?
Lucas, thank you for telling us why you were ghosting her. Appreciate that. And I hope someday you get a new 50 Cent photo. Man.
I'm really sorry about that.
Can you hook up another photo or something?
I have some friends that know him, but we'll see.
I'll take you out, Nina. I mean, if you're into that, we could go out sometime. I'm just saying.
I think we're good.
Yeah, and Martina, I'm sorry you didn't get another date.
I mean, I am so glad I didn't lose my virginity to you. Oh my God.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
You know, Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes. Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Sarah is on the phone this morning. She wants to do a second date update for a guy that she met named Timothy. She thinks that she may have screwed up with Timothy by inviting him to meet her friends too early.
Oh, I could see that could happen.
On a first date.
Oh, that is really early.
It's kind of weird.
Jumping the gun there.
I guess her friends have like a game night, and she invited him to come to the game night for a first date.
That's kind of fun, though. I can see either way.
I wouldn't think that would be awkward. I think that would be okay. Sarah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Whoa.
Hey, Sarah.
You got like quite the voice there, Sarah. Do you just wake up, or is this all the time?
Why? What do you mean?
You sound like a phone sex operator. I mean,
Oh, really?
yeah, there's no way to even gloss over that
Two
fact.
men in this room have lots of experience with it, so they can tell you.
What do you do for a living, Sarah?
Oh, I just do retail.
Do you?
Can I?
Yeah, I mean, you were missing your calling. I will tell you that. Sarah, why don't you tell us a little bit about Timothy, the guy that you want to call today?
Oh, Timothy. He's just a really great guy. Very intelligent, well-read, interesting.
Sarah, is this really your voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Be mature,
Continue.
you guys.
Well, come on,
It's
Lydia.
hard to
It's hard to concentrate.
I
and think about
can't
anything
even
else.
concentrate.
I'm like, tell me about Timothy, and then I feel dirty for asking. So keep telling us about sexy Timothy.
Well, he's a great conversationalist and very deep, and
How did you meet him?
just actually a friend of mine set us up, and he's just, wow, just his aura too. I just feel like we're different, but I think we complement each other.
Now,
so-
your email that you sent us said you think you freaked him out by having him come over to a game night and meet your friends on a first date.
Well, things were going so well at dinner, and to be honest, I just wanted to still keep it going. And so my friends are having a bunch of people over for food and drinks, and they have like game night. So I'm just worried that, I don't know if he felt too much pressure, maybe they were asking him too many questions, but they're just very open like that, you know.
What was the most like blunt question that he was asked?
My friends are very open, so they just wanted to see like if he had any set religion or how he felt about gay marriage, like just really everything.
He got grilled.
Heavy
dude.
topics on a first
Yeah.
date.
Wow.
But I think, you know, they thought he was wonderful, like I did, but they can be direct, and the type of person they want me with is someone's very open-minded.
Yeah.
So
Did he seem okay with that?
actually, I don't know. I think he was okay. Sometimes I could tell he was just kind of looking at everyone and observing, but then other times he was definitely participating, but I don't know.
Sarah, did you guys seem to be on the same page with what you were expecting out of the date? Because I feel like sometimes when you introduce him to your friends, and if you had been talking a lot about this guy to your friends, it may come across as you're ready for a relationship and want to make the next move, where maybe he wasn't there quite yet.
Oh, we really didn't talk about it, but I don't know. I really tried to be aware of his energy, and he seemed to be pretty okay. Then suddenly he was like, okay, I think I'll just get going home and I'll call you. So, but he hasn't called.
How long did he hang out with you and your friends?
Like an hour, maybe a little bit more. And I didn't want to be pushing it, but I really feel, you know, when you feel like the universe is kind of like drawn you to someone and that person to you. So
Sarah, are you really into like astrological signs and stuff too?
What do you think?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I'm wondering if she talked a lot about their auras and the color of them. And
I definitely told him he had a great aura. I mean, I felt it right away. And
did that freak him out?
No, he was like, wow, no one's ever said that to me before. And I said, it's beautiful. It really is.
Nice. Well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Welcome back to the soothing sounds of today's second date update. Sarah is on the phone with us. Sarah, can you just talk to me for a second and tell me how excited you are to be doing a second date update with us?
Jewel, I am so excited.
This cannot be real, Sarah.
Now Sarah's playing into it.
Yeah,
we need to be doing love requests with Sarah, not a second date update.
You do have the best voice by far that we've ever had on the air here.
So it's weird that if Timothy can, in fact, hear, it's weird that he wouldn't be calling you back.
I know, Brooke. That's why I feel like maybe I kind of blew it by introducing him to my really
and you kind of blew it because that was Lydia you're talking to, not even Brooke.
That's okay.
That's okay. Whatever you say, who cares? You can call me Brooke if you want to. All right, Sarah, we're going to give Timothy a call just to update everybody and make sure that they know what's going on. You met Timothy through a friend of a friend, took him to meet up with a group of your friends for a game night. He was there for about an hour and then took off and won't call you back. And you can't figure out why. You're thinking maybe your friends were a little too hard on him with the questioning.
Yeah, that's, because we had a lot of chemistry.
Did you guys ever kiss or anything? I forgot to ask.
We were very touchy with each other, and we almost kissed.
I don't even know what you just said, Sarah.
It's okay.
Sarah, if you guys were going to kiss, can you describe how it would happen slowly?
Okay, let's get to calling Timothy. That is enough.
All right, Sarah, we're about to call Timothy and see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. Are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Timothy, please?
Yeah, this is Timothy.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Like a radio station?
Like the radio station. The only one. How are you?
I'm good. What are all those voices in the background?
Oh, that would be Brooke, Jose, Lydia Cruz, and then me. I'm Jubal.
We're a whole show.
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Awkward.
I don't listen to the radio that often. I do like podcast stuff.
Nice. Well, we're sort of like a podcast that you can listen to in your car. If you Timothy, we're calling you because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and she emailed us to ask us to give you a call and find out why you're not calling her back and don't want to go out with her again.
Wow. Okay. Who was it?
Her name is Sarah.
Okay. Yeah, I remember Sarah.
How could you
She has a very sultry voice.
You can't forget Sarah.
Yeah, she does. She has a very nice voice.
Did you enjoy your evening with Sarah?
It was going really well at first, and then we went to her friends for a game night, and then it kind of just got weird.
Did they grill you too hard? Because it sounds like they came in pretty heavy with the questioning.
Yeah, her friends were a little bit weird, and I wasn't expecting it. I don't know. It was just strange overall.
What were her friends like?
Her friends were like Wiccan.
Oh.
Like Wiccan, witches.
Like witches.
Oh.
Yeah, like that's their
so what
religion or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Did they make you dance around a tree? What'd they do? That was so weird.
They just had a weird vibe to them. Like they were almost like reaching out to me or trying to explain it to me in a weird way. And the game seemed a little bit Wiccan that we were playing.
Did you do any seances?
Ouija board all night?
Honestly, I left after an hour because I was afraid that it was going to deteriorate into seances or candles, wax being poured on me or something like that.
I know a couple Wiccans, and they don't do that. They mostly just worship trees and stuff. So you might have been prancing around in some leaves or something later on, if that's weird to you. But what kind of games were they playing?
I don't even know what, like, it was like a weird game, and the dice were, like just weird dice. like the dice were really strange. And, like the board looked like a bunch of astrology and fire and stuff like that. Like it was like kind of all over the place.
Were you able to keep up with the games, or were you not even playing? You were just kind of there
honestly,
watching them?
I didn't know what the game was. Like, it's like, like I didn't land on Boardwalk at any point, like...
Did she prepare you for this at all? Like, say, hey, we're going over to game night, and it's not going to be anything Parker Brothers style.
No. She just was like, hey, I want to come over to my friends for a game night. And I was a little taken aback, but I was like, sure, I'm game. So, like,
yeah.
And I don't even want to say, like, anything rude about Wiccans if I'm on the radio. Like, it just wasn't my thing,
We talked to Sarah. Did she share with you that she's a Wiccan, or is she Wicca? Do you know that?
I mean, I kind of assumed she was based on her friends, like I wouldn't imagine she's like Pentecostal or something like that, you know what I mean?
That would be quite a shock.
Yeah, hardcore Catholic, hanging out with them all the time.
She's Jewish.
Well, you know what the best way to find out is, Timothy, is just to ask her.
I guess. I mean,
you know what? Let's do that. Let's do that then. Because Sarah is actually on the other line and heard everything that you just said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God.
I just want to start off by saying my friends really are wonderful people. And I think...
I feel a little bit, honestly, Sarah, I feel a little bit ambushed by this. Like, I had no idea you were on the other line. And, listen, I don't mean to... I wasn't trying to be judgmental of your friends. It was strange. For someone who is unfamiliar with Wiccan stuff, it was a strange situation to be dropped into.
But Timothy, I think that's just like if they happen to be all Republicans. I mean, would you have this reaction? They didn't impose anything on you. I think that, like a lot of people, when they hear Wiccans or witchcraft, they think, "Oh my gosh, evil," and they're gonna put a spell on me and sacrifice an animal. Which actually, we're so respectful of the environment and animals. And these friends, I met them, and I did start to get into being a Wiccan for a little bit, and then I realized it wasn't for me, but I felt like we had a really great time together up until that. Didn't you feel the same way?
I did. I felt like we were having a good time, but I was weirded out. So you're still friends with them? Because I understand that you're kind of on the offensive here, but it's not like they were bad people. But it would weird out anyone to jump into that. You know what I mean?
Like,
I mean,
no
Sarah,
matter...
you could warn them, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like they're weird freaks or whatever, but you could say, hey, just to let you know, this is not the normal everyday kind of game night. It's summer solstice.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to say, but maybe let them know.
There was a full moon that night, and I thought it was a really beautiful symbol of our date, actually. But besides that, it really was just a few friends who happened to be Wiccans that were playing games that aren't the traditional games, and I was so excited for them to meet you. So I really feel like a lot of this is you heard the word Wiccan and just thought the worst or whatever your preconceived notions are, I guess.
Look, there was a little bit of that going into it, but like when you hear the word Wiccan and people are a little bit different or whatever, you don't necessarily know what you're getting into. But they were nice people. They weren't exactly my cup of tea. I didn't feel comfortable. I don't know. I feel like I'm being judged here for something that...
I want to see you again. I'm not practicing any religion. I'm just really more into meditating and
Sarah.
Okay, Sarah, so you want to go out with Tim again. Tim, would you go out with Sarah again? We will pay for a second date.
I mean...
Oh, come on, Timothy. How can you say, I mean, even after that explanation and that soothing voice?
You're right. I mean, yeah, we had a good time up until that point. As long as I don't feel like, uncomfortable or there's not any situation like that, I did have fun, and I would like to go on another date.
Perfect.
Yes.
And we will send you guys out again. Woo-hoo! We'll pay for your food.
That's amazing. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see you again, Timothy.
I'm excited to see you again, too.
Yeah. I'll buy you a couple broomsticks for transportation.
Oh, come on.
It's all good.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Matt is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and he's getting ghosted by somebody named Bria. So in a minute, we're going to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Matt, how long has it been since you heard from Bria?
Hey, yeah, it's been about a week now, and I got to be honest, this is the first time I've ever been ghosted, so I'm not really sure if that's a long time or not.
Ever?
Wow, congratulations.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I try to be selective is the idea.
A week is a long time. If you go out with somebody, usually if they like you, maybe a couple days go by where they don't text you, but they'll get back to you. Have you tried reaching out?
I'm hesitant about it just because I want it to be like a single, thoughtful thing, like not exactly a grand gesture. I don't want to be like a dork about it, but I do want to make sure that it is memorable. I want to make it, and that's the thing. That's why I'm calling in, is because I want you guys to help me out with this. I really don't know what I'm doing. This is totally new territory for me.
Okay, so you want to get her attention with something more of a, hey, how you doing text?
Exactly. I want to be, much more of a, because she is dating with intention, and I want to make sure that I am someone whose, intention is worthwhile.
Oh, okay. That's cute.
So a picture.
Okay, Jubal. Okay. How did you meet Bria, Matt? How did you meet her, and how was the date?
Yeah, we met on Hinge, and we were talking, back and forth for a little bit, making sure that, we really, had a feel for one another. I saw on Hinge her photos where she was hiking, and that showed me that she's really active and she appreciates nature, and that's all me. I love that. We went to a rooftop for drinks, right at sunset, so it was going to have very, very beautiful views, and indeed we got treated to that. That was great. And it was really romantic. There were plants. It seemed kind of an intimate setting. And so I'm glad we were there, because we started just acting like we were on vacation, so we made up stories for ourselves. We were looking around us at the different couples of different people, making up stories for them. It was a lot of fun. And she was a lot of fun. One of the things that I really appreciate is just how she beams with everything, just big smile, laughing, contagious laughter at that point. We started about, what we want and goals and what our passions are, what drives us. And it really, really seemed to fit. And this is why I'm concerned about the ghosting, because, I hope she's all right. I hope that I didn't come across too strong. We ended the day with a hug, like a nice, tight hug. It was, it seemed promising. And so I want to make sure that everything is kind of how I thought it was in my head. And I don't know, maybe I messed up. I hope I didn't.
Well, it sounds like it went really great for the most part. Is there anything that happened that could be why?
I mean, I'm competitive. I'm maybe overly competitive. And I asked her if she was seeing other people, just because she said she was dating with intention, but I wanted to know kind of how that went. And yeah, she did say that she was kind of dating. It didn't sound like there was anything serious going on, but maybe I just came across as too intense with how I asked.
How did you ask? Did you reach across the table and grab her hand and stare deep into her eye and said, "Are you seeing anybody else?"
Yikes. I might like that.
I can't quite remember, so maybe I was in a bit of an altered state of mind. Maybe the drinks were flowing that evening.
Okay.
So, yeah, that might have contributed to it. I don't know.
Were you crying?
I don't remember any crying.
I probably would have liked that too.
Please don't be dating anybody else.
I'm not trying to do that.
All right.
Oh, man, Matt.
We'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call her and try to get you another date and find out where you're getting ghosted, okay?
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your first date follow-up next.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
What did Black music, food, and culture teach us about who we were becoming?
2016 was sort of that last era of monoculture where we still consumed things in community.
From Beyonce and Rihanna.
Everybody wanted to be Beyonce. I don't think we'll ever see another Rihanna.
To soul food, memory, identity, and the stories we carry through Black culture.
What does it mean to be Black
and eat in America?
So we were this group of people
who knew how to work the land, who knew how to live with the land. We make it do what it do.
Therapy for Black Girls is bringing together the conversation shaping Black life right now.
You will never make me feel bad for being a Black girl, for being a Black American girl, ever.
Therapy for Black Girls is bringing it all to the mic. Listen to Therapy for Black Girls on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Alec Baldwin. This season on my podcast, Here's the Thing, I'm speaking with more artists, policymakers, and performers like composer Mark Shaman.
Once you've established that you have the talent, it's about the hang. It's the pleasure of hanging out with the people that you're with. You know, Rob and I was always a great hang. We would sit and kibitz for hours and then eventually get around to the music. That's what I mostly think of when I think of him, the time together laughing.
Lawyer Robbie Kaplan.
The great gift of being a lawyer is the ability to actually change things in our society in a way that very few people can. I mean, you can really make a difference to causes in the United States if you bring the right case at the right time. And
Marriage
win.
equality.
Yeah, Windsor's the perfect example.
Director Morgan Neville.
Film school teaches you all the wrong things about making documentary. What do you want to say? Documentary is all about your ear. What do you hear? I feel like my job is listening really, really hard.
Listen to Here's the Thing on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Saigon, the story of my family and of the country that shaped us.
The United States will not stand by and allow any power, however great, take over another country.
From iHeart Podcasts, Saigon.
Please allow me to introduce Joseph Sherman.
You don't think I'm serious about a free Vietnam?
I should stop talking so much.
I like hearing you talk.
One city, a divided country, and the war that tore America apart.
This is for Vietnam.
I've taken a hit from Japanese ground fire. Do you read me?
They're pouring petrol all over him. He's holding matches.
I'm on a landmine!
For freedom! Let's get out! Freedom for Vietnam! Run!
Saigon, starring Kelly Marie Tran and Rob Benedict.
Staying here's madness!
The world should hear about this.
There's a fire coming to this country and it's going to burn out everything.
Listen to Saigon on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
First Date Follow-Up. Powered by the Advocates Injury Attorneys. Online at advocateslaw.com.
If you're just joining us for today's First Date Follow-Up, Matt is on the phone and he's getting ghosted by Bria. So we're about to call her and see if she'll tell us why she's ghosting him and maybe get him another date. But first, Matt, why don't you catch us up on your situation?
Yeah, Bria and I went on a date, and, you know, beforehand we met on Hinge. I was very attracted to all of her photos. We met up. It seemed like it was going really great. We had a lot of fun just making up stories about ourselves when it came to this fun little game we were playing. But I feel like I really got to know her. I was very, very attracted to her, and she was basically like just sunshine. And so I want to know what happened with it.
Okay, and you think that the reason she might not be calling you back is because you asked if she was dating other people?
Maybe. I honestly don't know, and I'm looking for you guys to help me out with this.
Okay. Well, here we go. You ready to call her?
Please. Let's see what's up.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Bria, please?
This is she.
Hey, Bria, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I'm calling from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Bria. I'm Nina, also on the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Oh, hi. There's a lot of people here.
What's up,
Yes,
girl?
there is. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Have you ever listened to the show before?
I have.
Well, we're calling because we do a segment on the show called the First Date Follow-Up, where if you go out on a date with somebody and then you ghost them, they can email us to call you and ask why you're ghosting them.
Uh-huh.
So we got an email about you from somebody.
Yeah. Okay.
Who are you ghosting, Bria?
Well, I'm guessing, is this Matt?
Yes, it is. So Matt emailed us and we talked to him a little bit about your date. He really liked you and he is wondering why you're not calling him back.
I mean, it feels kind of weird to say, but I just think he's too pretty.
You think he's too pretty?
I think, yeah. I think he's too pretty, and I think he knows he's a handsome lad, and that was a little bit of a turnoff for me.
Was it confidence or arrogance?
It started off, he just kind of seemed to talk a lot about himself, and he seemed to just always be catching his reflection in a mirror or a window, just like seemed very taken with it. And he also was kind of talking about his internet presence and how many followers he has, and just like repeated that a few times. And I just kind of felt like I wasn't really being paid attention. I mean, it's a first date, so I expected some questions about me, and he just kind of seemed to be talking about how fit he is and like how he's going to start a fitness page. Like I know that we talked about hiking and like being outdoors and being fit, and like I'm definitely about that, but like I'm also a person. Yeah. And I felt that, we got to talk about things bigger than internet presence.
It sounds like he was trying to impress you.
Oh.
Doesn't it? Like he showed up with all of his toys and was like, look, this is what I have. Do you like it?
I could see that. And, I was trying to ask him about things that he was interested in, but I kind of expected him to ask me about some stuff.
Sure.
You got to make a connection on your date. And I feel like you actually have to, like ask questions and sort of be interested.
Can I ask a question?
Sorry. Wait, what was that?
Bria, that's Matt. Matt is actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Yeah. I thought it was just you guys.
No.
Oh, sorry, Matt's here too.
Yeah, and I guess he has a question now.
I wanted to ask, did you have a fun time on our date otherwise?
Okay, valid.
It's a question about you.
It was a question about us. So I'm going to say 50-50. We did have fun. It was fun pretending like we were on vacation and coming up with all kinds of stories for the people around us. But, it was a date where I was trying to get to know you, and I thought you would be trying to get to know me. So anytime I felt like I brought up, bigger topics, I thought you just kind of always steered it back to you. So I'm looking, yeah.
There are a couple of, I hope they don't come across as just excuses here. First off, I kind of had maybe a couple shots before the date to calm my nerves because I was definitely really looking forward to getting to know you.
Aww.
Yeah, of course you did.
And I feel like I do genuinely, Bria, feel like I feel like I did actually get to know you. Like you're a great listener, and I mean the work you do with animals is brilliant.
What? I don't work with animals. I'm not quite sure what that is.
Matt, what were you drinking?
I might have had way too much.
I like animals.
I thought I had two shots that might have quadrupled.
Okay.
Wow.
I genuinely, though, I really appreciated her energy, and I think that she's just sunshine. She's just sunshine in human form, and I understand that. Totally overly concerned about my looks and everything, and that shouldn't be something that I'm worrying about on a first date. With my business, I kind of have to be on all times, and I should have unwinded. That was one of the reasons I had those shots as well. But humbly, I would love a second date.
Could you just tell me what color my eyes are?
Your beautiful green eyes.
Well, they're blue.
Bria, would you like to go on a first date with Matt? We'll pay for it.
Yeah.
We'll pay for it if you want to try to give it another shot.
We weren't in the same place.
I know. Did this happen?
It sounds like we need another first date for sure. I need to remember it this time.
Well, if you can promise that, maybe we do an afternoon thing. Maybe we have some coffee.
Coffee sounds good.
If we talk about some things a little bit bigger than internet presence, I think maybe
I can agree to that. You said you drive a hard bargain, but those are agreeable terms.
You're gonna go?
Bria, I am so sorry that clearly I was in a different place in my mind and I was not listening to a single word you said. And I really appreciate. Yep. You know what? This next one, I'm going to listen to everything. I'm going to let you do the talking. Let's go with that.
Well, I do like a person who can own their mistakes, and we're not always going to be perfect every time. So yeah.
Cool. Well, congratulations, Matt. You got a date with Bria.
That's cute.
For the first time ever.
I'm just as impressed as you guys are over there.
Bria with the blue eyes.
My lucky stars right now.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
Hey guys, it's us, the Jonas Brothers. I'm Joe.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Nick. And guess what? We created our own podcast called Hey Jonas.
We invented a podcast?
Well, we didn't invent it. We just contributed to it.
We're the first
people to do podcasts.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Well, sick and tired is a strong way to put it, but
tired and sick.
Tired and sick.
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Just listen. We don't care where you hear it.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp and Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod. There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months. We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest. We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
We get a lot of second date updates on this show from people who go out with their coworkers, which obviously makes it a terrible idea, but don't stop doing it. Continue dating your coworkers because we need the content on the show. So keep dating your coworkers, having them get all screwed up, and then email us for a second date update. Just like Tara, who's on the phone right now. She apparently went out with one of her coworkers, and now he's not wanting to go out with her again, and she doesn't know why. What's up, Tara? How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I always wonder if you're calling to actually get a second date or more to make things less awkward at work.
Yeah, I mean, I guess a little bit of both.
What's the name of the guy you want to call today?
Josh.
Josh, all right. And do you work closely with him? You see him every day, or is it just a dude in your office?
I don't see him every day. He's not on my team or anything like that, but he's there, And,
all right, so your email said that you were set up with this guy through friends.
Yeah, we were set up by other work friends.
Oh, they just wanted to create drama, something interesting happening in the office space.
I was skeptical about it, I have to be honest, because he's sort of the quiet guy in the office, seems a little bit shy, but I ended up agreeing to it just because my closer friends in the office, they were like, no, we have a good feeling, just go.
What'd you guys do?
I thought the first date, we were going to just keep it super, super casual, and so we just basically went to a bar right after work for happy hour.
Good.
And it ended up going so well. He really opened up. I basically saw him in a new light,
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and we drank a little bit more. He kept me laughing, and by the time that was over, I realized I don't want this date to end.
Oh, okay, that's such a nice feeling.
So yeah, so then it ended up being more than what I thought of just getting a drink after work. We went to another bar, and after that bar, we were walking outside. We saw this random music shop, and I guess he plays the drums. I didn't know at that time. We went in, and he just starts playing the drums, and he was so good.
Oh my God. So by this point, you're in love.
Yeah. By this point, I joked with him, and I was like, okay, write me a love song on the drums.
If this guy does a magic trick, I'm saying you're lying. If somewhere along the line he
No, I just, the night, it just kind of kept going. We went to a food truck. We got some, we went to...
How long did you hang out with this dude?
This is a 10-hour date.
A long time, and I never saw this coming.
Yeah.
So wait, what happened? I mean, did you guys part ways or?
Yeah, so he basically walked me to my apartment, and we did kiss. Ooh. I mean, maybe more so make out, on my front patio, and we said goodnight, and that was it.
Okay.
That's nice.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty great date.
Yeah, it was really, I was so surprised. The whole thing, I was just wow.
What did you text your friends at work who set you up? Because I know you gave him an update.
I did text them that it went really well, but I didn't want to be too much about it. Mm-hmm. So when I was at work the next day, I saw Josh. We sort of flirted here and there. We laughed. We basically talked about how we had so much fun the night before. we did make plans to hang out the next week.
Okay.
So then over the weekend, all of a sudden I get a text from him, and it's this really short text, and he basically just says, hey, I know we had plans to get together this week, but I actually can't make it anymore.
Like,
Okay.
did you?
And no other explanation?
No other explanation, just basically, and not even like to a specific day. Like, no, it was just like, I can't.
So wait, did you text him back? Because maybe he just misses social cues sometimes. Because you said he was really quiet.
So I did see him at work the next week, and he seemed so weird. Like, something was definitely off. He was like a little timid around me. It seemed like he was sort of avoiding me. And I approached him about it. I did. I was like, hey, is everything okay? And he was like, yeah, I've never been better. And I'm
Awkward.
like, okay.
I've never been better now that I canceled my plans with you.
Yeah.
Right. And then I was like, well, we should reschedule our date, right? Like we talked about it. And he's like, yeah. You know, we'll reschedule. I'll text you or I'll call you.
Okay. And he hasn't reached out at all?
Nope.
Oh my
Nothing.
Other than saying that he's doing great.
That he's doing great and that he would text or call me to reschedule, but he hasn't.
But nothing.
I
All
am
right.
like so invested in this after that dreamy description of what a great date you went on. I feel like I was there, and now I feel like slighted by him.
I know, and I'm trying to think like now. Of course, I'm getting in my head, and I'm like, okay, well, what did I do? What happened? What did he find out something about me? Did something I do scare him off, or
Like a dark past?
Yeah. Is there something he could have found out about you?
No, I'm a normal girl.
Okay.
Just a couple murders.
All right.
Just a couple murders.
We'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update, okay?
All right, I need your help. This is good.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Tara is on the phone and she doesn't know why her coworker named Josh doesn't want to go out with her again because according to her, her date was magical. They were set up by friends at their office and then they went to happy hour. Happy hour turned into dinner. Dinner turned into a music shop where he showed her that he knows how to play the drums. And then that turned into a food truck and then something else turned into something else, and then there was another thing turning into another thing. Anyway, they hung out for like 10 hours before they finally made out on her porch when he walked her home. And then since then, he said that he's doing great when she's talked to him at the office, but he hasn't asked her to hang out again, and she's wondering why, and she can't think of anything that could have gone wrong.
I'm invested in this because it's like if the perfect date isn't enough to warrant a call back, what is? Like, what more could he want from you?
Yeah, you're telling me.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird, and you literally can't think of anything.
No, literally the only thing I can think is that maybe it just all happened too quickly. And the more he got in his head about it, he's like, whoa, I'm scared, or like, this is just too much.
That would be best case scenario for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
usually people can pinpoint something they think went wrong, and to you, your date was just awesome. So yeah, maybe that's it. Also, maybe it could have something to do with the fact that you're coworkers too. Like maybe he's like, oh man, I liked her, but I don't want to like date somebody that I could see every single day at work.
Shouldn't have gone out with her
Well,
to begin with.
He did though, and maybe that's the reason. I'm just speculating. I'm not saying that is the reason. All right, I'm gonna dial his phone number right now. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Josh?
Yeah.
Hey, man, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The what?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
You busy?
A little bit right now. Is this important?
Well, is true love important? I don't know. I think it is. It's an important thing.
It's no pressure.
What?
Josh, I'm calling you today because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask why. And we recently got an email about you.
About me doing what?
I got an email from somebody who went on a date with you.
Okay.
Okay. And they say they had a great time, but they also say it seems like you don't want to go out with them again, and they're wondering why.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Do you want to know who it is?
We're not saying you did anything wrong.
Yeah, man, you're
okay. She's trying to figure out what she did wrong.
Who is it?
Her name is Tara.
Okay.
And you guys work in the same office.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And Tara emailed us, and then we talked to her a little bit about your date. She said that you guys had a great time, and you were even making plans to go out again, but it seems like you don't want to go out with her again.
I didn't say that, but we had a good time, yeah.
So is she misinterpreting that? Because she said that you canceled the plans, and when she tried to say, okay, so when should we reschedule for, then she just didn't hear anything back from you.
She told you that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of weird. I would say things changed and I didn't call her back. That's all.
Okay. What changed?
I don't even know how to explain it. The thing between me and Tara is so confusing. I don't even know how to explain this to you at all.
Okay. Well,
really.
Can you try?
Yeah, I can try.
First, I'll tell you what she told us, and then you can tell us your side of the story. She said you were set up through coworkers. You guys went to happy hour, and that turned into like a 10-hour event where you did all sorts of things and hung out for quite a while, and then you made out. And she's seen you around the office since and even asked, like, how you were doing, and you said things were great, but you kind of, like, canceled a date on her, and then now you're just not really seeming interested. Is that the truth?
Partly. All I know is this. We went on a date, we kissed, and she's telling everyone in the office we did a whole lot more than that.
What do you mean?
I guess she was talking to a bunch of ladies in the office and really bragging about how good I was in bed.
Wait,
But you guys didn't hook up.
No.
That's weird
Huh.
because she didn't tell us that you hooked up. She said
Yeah.
you guys ended the night with a really good kiss.
And that's true. We had a really good kiss.
Okay, but to the people in your office, she told them that you guys hooked up.
Yeah.
And that you were good, it sounds like.
I guess so. I wasn't there for it, but that's what's happening.
Are you sure that
Nice.
it's not just like a miscommunication through the gossip chain? You know, like maybe she said you had a great makeout session and then someone else added to that, and by the time it got back to you,
It's like they hooked
you guys
up.
were boning or something.
I don't know what she said, but whatever she said has gotten the whole office into a tizzy. I'm getting so much female attention, I don't know what to do with it.
Really?
Wait, what do
So
you mean?
other female attention, like other chicks in your office want to go out with you?
Yeah, more than one. In fact, I've already gone out with one of them and did some of the things she said we did with the other girl.
Whoa!
So you're getting a bunch of action from your office mates because of her lying or saying something about you guys going out.
She's like your wingman.
But we don't
Yeah.
even know for sure that she was lying. What if this girl that you hooked up with was setting the whole thing up so she could get in your pants?
You're right. I don't know. All I can say is dozens of women are eyeing me every single day ever since whatever Tara said. It's been snowballing.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Well, aren't you curious to find out what she said?
I mean, a little bit, but in another sense, I really don't care because things are going so well for me right now.
All right, well, I'd like to know, and I think we should ask her because, Josh, Tara's on the other line listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Oh my gosh.
What? What?
Tara's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
No, she isn't.
Yes, I am.
What's up?
What's up? Are you kidding me? First of all, who was doing that? What women are asking you out?
Look, Tara, I can't be in the middle of this. This is really between you and them.
So you really mean to tell me you're not going to tell me who you're, like, sleeping with in the office?
Look, the only reason any of these women are interested is because of what you said. So what did you say?
Yeah, what did you say?
What did I say? I don't know. I'm like, who knew that Josh, the shy one in the office, turns out to be this, like, Hercules, king of the world? You should be groveling at my feet, okay?
Sounds like you did a great job talking him up. Now everybody in your office wants to sleep with him. Yeah, you did a really good job.
Hold on, Tara. No girl just makes up lies about sleeping with somebody when they haven't slept with them. That's not like normal girl talk.
Honestly, I don't know why I did it. It just kind of came out. I was in the moment hyping the whole thing up. And when it got to the very end of the date, I just wanted him to sound like he was even better than he was. And I had a feeling that we were going to go out again and that it actually was going to happen the next time we went out.
So you did tell people that you guys slept together. It's not like
I think I might have maybe said that to one girl.
Tara, that is awful.
Well, it worked out for him.
yeah, exactly. It's not awful as far as Josh is
But
concerned.
you guys, like, we're forgetting something here. Like, now all of a sudden I'm left in the dust. Like, it's like he's forgetting that we had such a great time together.
No, I didn't forget that at all, Tara. And I'm grateful to you.
Yeah, you're grateful to me because I'm the one that's now, like, hooking you up with all these other girls because I'm the one that, like, talks you up.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you were the one who was bragging about me, and now I'm the one benefiting from all your lies. So what do you want me to do?
Seriously, Tara, I feel like you should be grateful that he's not super pissed at you. Like, if some dude went out with you and then told all his buddies he slept with you when he really didn't, you'd be irate.
Okay, first of all, I told one girl, but then what I said to her got blown up in proportion probably to every other person that they told in the office.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
You can't blame her. It's your fault. You can't blame her for telling someone else. It's your fault for the lie.
Yeah, you can't get mad at Megan, and she has nothing to do with it.
Wait, Megan? Are you kidding me?
Uh-oh.
So Megan's the one that asked you out and you slept with?
Oops.
I didn't mean to bring that up or anything.
Tara, you have no right to have drama at all. You're the one that created all of this.
Leave Megan alone.
Okay, but Megan is the one that I told, and clearly it's totally messed up. That now, right after I have this confidential talk with her, she goes and like flirts with Josh, and now she's the one going on dates and getting screwed. Like, literally.
Tara, this is really awkward. I think for me, probably you. Can we talk outside of this thing that I'm on now?
Well, not yet, Josh, because I do have to ask, would you like to go out on a second date with Tara? We'll pay for it. Megan's not invited.
No, you know what? I don't even want to hear his answer. Like, I don't even want to go on a date with him again. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Are you sure, Tara? I hear he's really good in bed.
Oh, my God.
Where'd you hear that from?
I learned my lesson, you guys think. And you know what, Josh? Remember this. You were the shy guy before I came along, okay? So you go have fun, do whatever you need to do, and at the end of the day, you know who you can thank for everything.
I would like to thank you and go out to dinner.
Oh, my God.
No.
Oh, my God. You've created a monster, Tara.
It's going to be real fun seeing you around the office now, so let's have fun with that, buddy.
I bet.
All right. Well, hey, Tara, are you going to talk to this Megan girl?
Oh, yeah, she'll be hearing from me.
Oh, come on.
I wish I was in your office just for like a couple days now.
Come on, Tara, don't get so upset. You know, I'm just a little busy. You know, you're going to get your turn, too.
You know what? Dream on, asshole.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Somebody texted in at 78592 and said that second date update needs to turn into an awkward Tuesday phone call. Kind of agree. If you missed it, Tara went out with her coworker. His name is Josh, and everything went well. And they ended up with a goodnight kiss, but he wouldn't commit to a second date. We got Josh on the phone, and he said that Tara had been spreading rumors that they slept together on the date when they didn't. Yeah. And she was bragging about how good he was to all of his coworkers, which was a lie. She claims she exaggerated the events a little bit to make the other ladies in the office jealous of her life. But since then, rumor has spread, and Josh has gotten a lot of attention from the other women in his office, and he's all booked up for dates now because everybody thinks he's an excellent lover.
And what was upsetting to me, at no point did Tara ever think, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have lied.
Yes.
No.
Like, that was never a realization she came to.
He said he's still open to another date with Tara.
Yeah, I bet. Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of dates are right now.
Tara's not really interested, so no second date, but I think Josh is going to be just fine. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
You ever have one of those bad dates where just nothing seems to go right? Yeah. Me neither.
What?
But Marshall, who's on the phone for a second date update, definitely has. His date seemed like just one really horrible thing spiraling out of control into a ton of horrible things. And now he needs to do a second date update. What's up, Marshall? How are you?
Hey, guys. How you guys doing this morning?
So, from Jubal's description, it sounds like you know exactly why she's not calling you back.
I do. It's kind of a laundry list of problems here.
Okay.
Sounds like you don't really know exactly why, but you know there's a lot of options, at least.
Yeah, I know that it could be one of several things, and I'm hoping you guys can help me along, and maybe we can go through them and get to it. I mean, that's why I emailed.
All right. Before we go through your list of things that went wrong, why don't you tell us about the girl we're going to call today? What's her name?
Her name is Melissa.
Melissa. All right. And where'd you meet Melissa?
Well, we met on a dating app, and she just stuck out literally like a firework. Beautiful red hair, these bubbly eyes that just link you in. I mean, like kind of like a Zoe Deschanel. Like when you look at her, she just has this, I don't know, cuteness that just reels you in like a fishing lure.
Okay, so you were excited about this date then.
Oh my, over the moon, just through the moon excited. I mean, I couldn't even believe it. Was one of those, I thought I was going to show up and it wasn't going to be the picture I was looking at. You know, you're like, it's too good to be true.
And then you did show up and it was actually Zooey Deschanel. And you're like, you're just as wacky and lovable in real life.
Oh my God, look at you, so adorable.
Yeah, it was like I was on an episode of New Girl. But she honestly was just, I don't know if you've ever seen those girls with like just the red hair that's not too red. It's kind of got the, you know, the layers of like auburn flowing through it.
It's like nice red hair. It's not like you might steal my soul red hair.
You know?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God,
you know
guys.
exactly what I'm talking.
Yes.
Were you nervous? Like, was that part of your problem?
Beyond nervous. That's why, it was one of those things. I felt like I was a little out of my league, so I was just nervous beyond belief.
Okay, so let's start with the list of things that went wrong. What's the first thing?
So we sit down. Everything starts, you know, just your typical back and forth chit chat, and I don't know how it came up, but I start talking about my ex.
Oh my God.
I know.
And it's like you can see the train wreck happening in front of you and you can't stop it.
I'm talking about this vacation and how me and my ex got in this big fight, and it's just going and going. And then I finally do stop, long story short, and thank God I didn't go into how we had makeup sex, me and my ex. That would have been really terrible.
Oh, man, okay.
I feel like that was even too much for our conversation right now.
I didn't go that far. I went ahead and put the brakes on before I got that far and tried to get the date back on track.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's good. At least you realized something was happening. And...
Well, it's good if that's, I mean, if it would be good if that was the only thing you did, but it sounds like there was more.
There's definitely some more. So we get an appetizer that comes out, and all of a sudden my stomach just starts gurgling, making, you know, I mean, it was over the top. And I don't know if it was a mixture of the nerves and the food. I also had a beer, but my stomach is just in knots. So right after the ex story, shortly after, I have to excuse myself to use the restroom.
Okay. And it wasn't just like, I'm going to go pee real quick. It was like, I'll be back in like half an hour with a new set of clothes.
It was not a quick break in the restroom. I mean, I'm in there, and it was one of, I don't want to get into details, but I am feeling the minutes pass, if you know what I mean. I got to get back out there, but how do you get back out there when you're having these issues?
Yeah.
So I am gone for a substantial amount of time.
Yeah.
Just text her from the toilet. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
miss
imagine you like breaking out in sweats and turning pale on top of it all.
That was happening all along, and I feel like the sweats and the paleness were building as we went. But I did get back out there. So I sit back down, and I might have been at the table for 1 or 2 minutes, and I get hit with it again. And so, you know, I'm so sorry, I have to step away for a minute. And this time, of course, I don't want to say I'm going to the bathroom again. So I made up a lie. I was like, hey, you know, I'm so sorry, I got to step away. I forgot to have this work call I've got to make.
What?
That's probably even worse than going, I'm feeling sick and I should go to the bathroom again.
That's sketchy.
So I'm gone for another substantial amount of time. I come back. I'm apologizing. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry about the phone call. And yeah, it doesn't end there, unfortunately.
Oh,
So
okay.
I sit down. I start feeling sick again. And at this point, it's getting, you know, it's one of those sicknesses that was just like creeping deeper and deeper.
Mm-hmm.
I just grab a wad of money. I throw it on the table. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm not feeling well. I've got to get out of here. Almost like she's a stripper or something.
Oh, God.
I throw it on the table and just leave. There was no hug goodbye, obviously, because I'm poured in sweat. There was no anything. I just left. It kind of almost out of embarrassment / I don't feel good.
I'm going to take a wild guess that she hasn't talked to you since then.
We talked every night since. No, she has not called me.
You're not seeing her again.
And that sucks because, like, the X thing is your fault that you brought that up, but the rest of it is out of your control.
But I think where he went wrong is lying or just at least not telling her what's really happening. It made you look even worse, I think.
Now I look at it, I did lie, but it was almost, it was embarrassing to kind of
totally
meet the girl on the first date and say, hey, I'm going to be on the can for 40 minutes. If you could just hang on, I'll wash my hands and be back.
Yeah.
But, I've texted her and, tried to kind of apologize and call, but I don't want to be too much. But like I said, I mean, this girl was, just one of a kind, if you will, and it's definitely my fault, but that's why I'm here.
Well, we'll see if maybe we can salvage this situation and get you a second date. We'll play a song and then come back and get your second date update, all right?
Thank you so much, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
For today's second date update, I can't decide who suffered the most.
Oh.
Marshall, who's on the phone for a second date update today because he had a terrible first date with a girl named Melissa, or there's also that poor restaurant toilet.
Oh, man.
That thing suffered so much during Marshall's date. If you missed the first part of today's second date update, Marshall is on the phone. He wants to call a girl named Melissa. They met online, went out for dinner, and he says the whole thing was pretty bad. He started off because he was nervous, talking about his ex-girlfriend a lot, which we know is something that you shouldn't do. And then he started having stomach issues.
Oh, man.
And he went to the bathroom once and was gone for a long time, then came back, said he was feeling sweaty, and then, had to go back again. And then he said by the third time he came back, he just threw a bunch of money on the table and said he had to go because he knew it was not going to get better from there. So we already know why he's not getting a call back from Melissa. Now our job is to call her and see if we can get him a second date. Marshall, are you ready?
I am ready, guys.
I would say, are you ready to go? But I know you've gone a lot lately, so probably not the correct word.
Marshall, would you classify this as the worst date you've ever been on?
Easily the worst date I've ever been on.
I really hope for a redo for you.
I know. I am too, because it being the worst. So sorry.
You having problems again?
We're good. I'm a little choked up that we're about to call her, but I'd love to get that off my record, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah, right. Well, you want it wiped clean.
Of course.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, God. I didn't mean that.
Here we
Dang
go.
it.
I'm going to dial her phone number right now.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Melissa, please?
this is she.
Hey, Melissa, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
This is Melissa.
Yes. Melissa from... What radio show are you from?
We're not. That's not what. No.
What radio show? What are you talking about?
Well, my name is Jubal, and I host the show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show. Does that make a little bit of sense now?
Okay, I understand it's a radio show, but I'm not understanding why you're calling me.
Okay, cool. I'll tell you. Well, we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and find out what happened. And we got an email the other day from a dude named Marshall.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay, and okay.
And Marshall told us all about your date. He also said a lot of very nice things about you. And he says he kind of knows why you wouldn't be calling him back because it was pretty awkward, but he wanted us to see if we could figure it out more.
Okay, so Marshall emailed you and wants to know about the date that we went on. Well, he actually inquired to you about our date.
Well, he just wanted, more than anything, I think he kind of wants a redo. He said it was awful.
Well, that's interesting. There is definitely not going to be any redos with Marshall. That's for sure.
He talked to us. He told us about your date. He said how he was nervous and talked a bunch about his ex and then had some stomach issues.
Can I explain to you in my side exactly what happened on this date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I met Marshall on a dating app. Okay, and I'm very, very, very apprehensive about dating in general today because, as you know, when you're in the dating world right now, you meet a lot of weird people and a lot of duds, okay, more times than not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I go out with Marshall, and he almost right away starts talking about his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, he told us that. He knows that he was so nervous, though, because he said you were so pretty and you seem so lovely. And, haven't you ever had one of those out-of-body experiences where you just keep talking and you know you should stop, but you just can't stop?
No.
Okay, well, so you're not going to have a lot of sympathy there, I take it.
No, you're not understanding. Okay, so he actually showed me a picture of his ex-girlfriend, on our date. And then Marshall asked me if him and I could take a picture together so that he can post it online to make this ex-girlfriend jealous.
Oh,
wow.
Marshall.
He didn't tell us that.
Yeah. It was literally the most awkward situation I've ever been in.
Wait,
what do you say?
What did you say?
I just basically was like, we could take the picture after dinner, and that's when I took the situation into my own hands, actually.
You took it into
What do you mean?
your own hands?
Yeah.
How do you do? He said that he had stomach issues and then threw money on the table and left. I don't.
Yeah.
Would you?
So when I go on dates now, I bring laxatives.
Oh,
my
This is
God.
yeah. So
Wait, and you think this is cute?
I mean, I've been on so many of these dates. No, this is so good. Okay.
So you slipped him some laxatives?
So what happens is, after Marshall talked about his girlfriend, I just knew right there that I didn't want to do anything. So what I do is I carry chocolate laxatives in my purse when I go out on these dates.
Really?
So So I offer Marshall a chocolate laxative, and of course,
I'm guessing you didn't tell him like that. You didn't say you want a chocolate laxative.
No. Basically, what I did was I told Marshall that it was like a palate cleanser that he would eat before the meal.
So when he got up to go to the bathroom and he was sweating profusely and you could see visibly that he was going to be sick, you knew exactly why.
Oh, I knew exactly why.
You are sick.
I was just trying to get the date over with.
That is sick.
It worked.
Why wouldn't you just say, this isn't working out, I've got to go?
This guy was so weird. He wanted to take a picture with me. I knew that this was a really strange situation that I was in, and I needed to get out of it.
Okay. So, we have the answer to what happened to Marshall because he wasn't even really sure. And you know what, Melissa? Marshall is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Melissa, what? You gave me laxatives? Are you mental?
You don't go on dates with people and ask to take pictures with their ex.
No, Melissa, you don't get to critique him anymore. You have no room to stand.
I mean, I told you one story about my ex, and I asked for a quick selfie, and you think that's enough to send me to the toilet for 2 hours? I mean, I bought new pants and a shirt. I ruined them both.
Marshall, I didn't know what else to do at that point. Put yourself in my situation. What would have you done?
I sure as
You know what I
have
mean?
given somebody a chocolate laxative, I'll tell you that much.
You can't give people pills without telling them that you're giving them pills. You just can't do that.
Girl, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, I needed to get out of the date. I've done this before many times.
Many times.
And I don't think it's a big deal.
And how can you not think that's a big deal? You're asking him to put himself in your shoes. Like, switch the foot. Like, what if you were on a date with a dude and he gave you laxatives?
A guy's not going to give me laxatives on a date. Guys don't get bored with me on dates. It's not the same situation.
You are psycho.
I am a really good person. Like, I'm not sure what the big deal about it. It's chocolate laxatives. Quit acting like I gave him cyanide or something.
So at least he's not dead. I agree with you, Melissa. At least you didn't kill the guy.
Dude, I feel like you're one step away from that. Like laxatives are your gateway drug to giving dates rat poison.
Not to mention, that was my favorite restaurant. I only gave them 2-star review because of that. I'm going to have to go in and change that.
Marshall, if you wouldn't have had a radio station call me right now, you would have had no idea this even happened.
She's right.
If I wouldn't have called the radio station, I would still be calling you and texting you, trying to get you to respond to me if I didn't have a mediator.
Yeah. So now we can just ask right now, Melissa, would you like to go out with Marshall again? We'll pay for it. Second date.
Let me think about it. I'm going to say no.
You don't get to turn him down. You are crazy.
Yeah, I say no. I think my bowels are okay on a second date for this one.
Are you sure?
Great.
Yeah, no, I am. No way. I mean, obviously, this is new information. I don't even want the second date now. I mean, I do thank you guys. Hats off to the radio station for bringing this psycho to light.
Aw, poor baby. He had to use the toilet. Why are you even complaining?
Because it was for 9 straight hours. It's not just a little quick in and out there. Come on.
Hey, Melissa, as somebody who has had a lot of digestive issues in their time, can I just get the name of the chocolate laxative, the brand?
No problem. I'll actually just send it to you.
Oh, great. Perfect. Well, at least somebody made out on this second date update. That's good.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, I'm so pissed right now. I'm a nurse, and she could have really hurt someone.
Yeah.
It's no different than slipping somebody a roofie. Talking about today's second date update. Well, I mean, if you think about it, it is true. If you missed it, Marshall wanted to call this girl Melissa. They went out on a date. He wasn't doing very well on his date. He started talking about his ex-girlfriend the whole time. And then he started having digestive issues and had to run to the bathroom a bunch. We got her on the phone and found out that her move when she's on a date and doesn't like the dude is to offer them a chocolate, a laxative chocolate, so that they have to go to the bathroom and the date has to be over. Without them knowing. She doesn't go like, hey, here's a laxative.
Yeah.
So she secretly gave him a laxative, and then his stomach started to hurt, and he had to go to the bathroom a bunch. And he ended up just throwing money on the table and leaving. And everybody's saying that that's actually a crime.
Absolutely.
And it
You
is, I
can't
think.
drug people. Absolutely. And the craziest part to me is how couch. She thought it was really cute.
Yeah, she did.
She thought it was a cute move, and she's done it before.
And it wasn't a big deal.
Yeah, she's like, I've done this to a bunch of guys.
Yeah, like
I'm giving them laxatives
she's
to
like,
ruin
get
the date.
this. Wait till you hear what I did. You guys are gonna think this is so funny.
Yeah, there's no difference between her slipping somebody a laxative and some douchey bro who's like, dude, I've done that to so many chicks. Like, just leave your drink unattended and drop a little bit in. Done it to so many chicks. I guess there's no difference. There's no difference between her and Bill Cosby.
She didn't sexually assault him afterwards is the positive piece of that, because I don't think that after you get a laxative,
I don't think you want to.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there is a difference there, but the drugging part is all illegal.
It's also like who and how she decides when they deserve the laxative. If she's up to so many guys, I feel like her tolerance level is nothing.
Yeah, as soon as she meets a guy out, she's just like, all right, you're getting a laxative.
Yeah, you looked at me wrong.
Right,
I don't like your outfit.
They didn't even have dinner yet.
I know.
Like,
he's
they
like,
literally talked for 10 minutes.
Can I get a picture to make my ex jealous? No, that's dumb. But that doesn't deserve getting a laxative.
I still stand by it, though. Her laxatives sound great. They sound like
want
they work
one.
really.
You want to go out with her just so you're more regular.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I've taken some laxatives before, and they don't even work that well on me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so jammed up sometimes. That I really
Let's
I have to
not-
load
I
up on the
don't-
laxatives and still nothing. You know?
I don't know what
Yeah.
I regret more, the conversation that's come after
It
the
just adds to
laxative
bloat.
second date update, or
Yeah.
all right.
It's really frustrating.
I don't need to know anymore.
Sounds really backed
yeah.
up
Yeah.
over there,
So
bud.
hopefully she sends me the info for that laxative so I can get back on track, you know?
Maybe that's why you've had anger issues all the time.
No, that's from
Yeah.
other things.
Okay.
I think the constipation might stem from those other things.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all related,
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
It all comes from somewhere. You
Yeah.
just got to find the source. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who drugged you. Or didn't drug you, or just didn't call you back. Whatever it is. Just email the show.
First date follow-up.
Becca
is on the phone today for a first date follow-up, and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Jason. So in a few minutes, we're going to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Becca, tell us about your date.
Yeah, I really liked Jason. My first impressions, he was tall, scruffy, like in a good way, and just sort of, he smelled really good, like just smelled like this would be a good decision.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that
smell. I know, right? It went really well. We met at a coffee shop. So it was like, easy and cozy, good conversation. We had pastries and coffee. And then it was actually going so well that we decided there was a farmer's market that was like around the corner. So we continued the date even and walked to the farmer's market. And that's how you know it's a good date, because, caffeine basically turned into produce. So why not?
Girl math. I like it.
I know, but I mean, clearly he was having a good time, because he could have just ended it, right? He could have just left. So
totally.
I don't know. Maybe I've been trying to rack my brain over what could have gone wrong. I don't understand. And all I can really think is, we were walking around in the farmer's market and we stopped at this stand, with like a really amazing honey. And I don't know if the honey lady did me in. I don't know. She wanted $25 for one tiny jar of honey. And I'm sorry, that's insane. Like, is it infused with gold? I don't know. So I decided that I wanted to haggle with this honey lady. And, I was like, I'll do 2 for $25. She's like, no. I'm like, fine, 2 for $20. She's like, absolutely not. And we sort of went back and forth. And you know what? I won. I actually won. And yes, I got 2 jars for $20.
Nice.
Wow.
But when I looked at Jason, it kind of looked like he wanted to sort of melt into the sidewalk.
Like, you think he was embarrassing or something?
Yeah. And I didn't mean to be cheap or anything. It just, that was an insane, it wasn't a good deal yet, And I wanted to kind of, yeah, right. So I don't know if that did it. I don't know. I swear the rest of the date was great.
All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. Becca is on the phone and she's getting ghosted by a guy named Jason. So we're about to call him and see if he'll tell us why he's ghosting her and maybe get her a second date. But first, Becca, before we call him, give us a breakdown of your date again real quick.
Sure. Yeah, we had a great date at a coffee shop that went really well, that we then extended to walking around the farmer's market, and everything seemed really great. We were laughing and enjoying our time together. Great conversation. But I haven't heard back from him, and I'm guessing it's maybe because he didn't like when I haggled with the honey lady to try to get a better price for his honey. But honestly, like if that's not it, I don't know what it is, and I'm hoping I can get some answers.
People do get weird when it comes to money, so I don't know.
They do. Are you ready for us to call him?
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jason, please?
Yeah, this is Jason.
Hey, Jason, how are you? This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Jason. I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. What's up?
Hey, guys. Wait, on the radio right now?
Yeah. Have you ever listened to The Jubal Show before?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
Well, guess what?
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. We do a segment called the First Date Follow-Up. That's where if you go on a date with somebody and you ghost them, that person can email us to ask you why you're ghosting them. And we got an email about you, Jason.
God. Okay, wow. This is happening.
Yeah, it is. You have any idea who would email us?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
But you say the name first, because I don't want to.
Let's count to 3 and we'll both say it. Ready? 1, 2,
Okay.
3. Becca. Dang it, you were late.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, Becca emailed us. She said that she really liked you, thought you guys had a great date, but now you're not calling her back. Do you mind telling us why?
Yeah. Damn, I don't know why I'm getting shy. This is kind of awkward, I guess. I'll just say it. It was the baby voice, you know?
The
baby voice?
What?
I just, yeah. You know, once she would do a baby voice, and once heard it, I just couldn't unhear it. And
when did she do it? Was she talking to you in a baby voice?
No. I mean, I thought that's where it was headed at one point, but we stopped at a tomato stand, you know, heirloom tomatoes in every color there is, and she started talking to the tomatoes like they were babies.
Like how?
Yeah.
Can you please give us an example?
And she just was like, what did she do? Okay, give me a second. She was like, oh, this tiny tomato, so little, so shiny, so snuggy, buggy, juicy boy. Like that, you know?
Wow. Okay.
And she was like, he's saying, look at this little tomato man. He's so stinking cute, and I just could squish him. And it just wouldn't end. And it was cute. Maybe a little cute at first, and then they just kept going, and I thought it was funny, and then I don't know, I just felt like I needed to come up with an escape plan, you know?
Okay.
You got a baby tomato.
So you don't like the baby voice.
Nope, not a fan of the baby voice.
All right. Well, thank you for telling us, Jason. Also, I have to remind you that Becca is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, she's here?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
It was the tomatoes?
No, it wasn't the tomatoes. It was the baby voice he used to talk to the tomatoes.
Okay, but they were adorable. Like one was literally the size of my pinky. Okay, I mean, it was just fun.
You called it snuggy, buggy, juicy boy out loud in public.
Well, it was snuggy and juicy. I stand by that.
Juicy boy.
Yeah, people were staring at us like we were filming an episode of, I don't know, The Bachelor Farmer's Market Edition.
So what? I can't show enthusiasm, especially for produce?
You can. You know, there's enthusiasm, and then there's, I don't know, full-on baby talk performance.
What, you don't want me saying, like, this little couch is too expensive, let's see.
Oh, that's cute.
It's cute, but weird for me. And no, like, yeah, I can see that getting on my nerves. or just, I'm going to say it, a turnoff.
Oh, but it's just a little too much for our little sensitive Jason Wason. Come on, Jason. I'm having fun with it. Like, seriously, I'm just trying to have fun and, like, lighten the mood. The world is a dark place, and I'm just trying to bring some light and joy. Like, that's why you're not calling me back?
Yeah, it reminds me of an overbearing auntie,
Oh, no.
Like some East Coast auntie that is just, and I think you're really cute, but then that voice really is not something that does it for me. And then, it kind of ruins the mood.
Well, Jason, would you like another date with Becca? We'll pay for it.
No, I think I'm good. I think my grocery trips have enough drama as it is. So.
Well, fine. Then more juicy boys for me. It's your loss, Jason. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You could have even just told me and I would have stopped, but all good.
That's fair.
Okay.
Jubal's first date follow-up.
#1 hits, millions of records sold, awards, sold-out tours. You think the Jonas Brothers are satisfied? Nope. It's podcast time.
We get to ask other people questions because we're sick and tired of being asked questions.
Hey Jonas is available now, and their first guest is a big one, Paul Rudd.
Steve Carell is a great singer.
Didn't he tell you not to audition for The Office or something?
I told him.
Whoa.
We were filming Anchorman. Clearly, I was the idiot. Thank God he didn't listen to me, right?
Listen to Hey Jonas on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everyone, this is Teddy Mellencamp
And Tamara Judge from Two Teas in a Pod.
There's been one scandal that's consumed our lives these last couple of months.
We're recapping the 3-part Summer House reunion, and as always, we're being brutally honest.
We're dissecting timelines, receipts, blind items, and previous episodes.
Amanda and Wes, watch out. We're not going to be easy on you. Listen to Two Teas in a Pod on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is an iHeart podcast. Guaranteed human.